Hi, I'm 2Factor, and I have over 20,000 hours on this game. Between this account, which is my duo group Iron Man, my main account 2Factor, my original Iron Man, and all the alts I've played in between in different Iron Men, I have a lot of time spent on this game. And I decided to start making a series of essentially how I prefer to do any specific piece of content. Today, as you can see, we have 7 master clues. This 8th one here is my triple step, but we have 7 master clues to get through. So I'm gonna have an unedited full session of me going through these master clues just to give you guys how I do this. We'll be doing this for bosses, for skilling methods, for pretty much anything in the game that you can sit down and do for a session. And the reason I wanted to do this is because there's efficient guides for things, there's inefficient guides for things, there's pretty much everything in between. But what you don't see a lot of generally is a guide that is kind of based off of many hours of people doing the same thing or playing the game in its entirety. And so what I kind of want to do here is not make a full guide for things, but make sort of a how someone does this that has an abundance of time and hours and experience. Not the best way to do it, not the most efficient way to do it, but sort of a mix between efficiency, going fast, and really what's realistic or consistent or something that you can manage to upkeep over a long period of time. Some methods I like to go really consistent. Some bosses and places and skilling things I like to do really lazily because you can only do so many hours of really high intensity stuff. So here is how I do master clues. We've got 7 here, and we have our triple step, like I said. So the first thing we gotta do is sort. I just did that very quickly, and when I say sort, essentially any wilderness or Entrana clue, so things that are gonna make me de-gear, I put those separately, and we don't do those until the end. And then any triple steps we put to the side until essentially we only have triple steps. So let's just pick up a random clue and get to it. We got a Jorl, so we have a strange device in our inventory. What I like to do is, I'm in the crafting guild. I can eliminate some of the positions immediately by just taking a couple steps around. If it's Zaya, it's not going to do too much once you get the first 2. You see most of these are Zaya, so we're going to go Zarek's Heart, click that. Then I see there's some Fremnik ones, potentially, so I'll just do that quick. And that didn't do shit. So let's go Inferno, because there's a bunch of Lovacaine ones. And we got it. So it is over here. This should be enough HP. I actually don't have my claws, so let's grab our claws from the bank as we go through it. I knew I was forgetting something. And if you want to leave this video on in the background, listen, it's not going to be too intense. We're going to be sort of yapping to fill the void and talking about the things that come up as they come up, but this is going to be more of a chill, unedited, not going to be doing anything in post to this. This is just raw how I like to do these. So we got a cabbage fella. I just chuck on Redemption, Piety, pump out the double claws, and go to work. I started on 50 HP, so we very much could have lost that 1v1. And always wait for the bones to appear, because you can summon it after you've killed it. This is a thing that happens. So I just wait for the bones to appear before I do the dig. Any fairy ring ones, obviously we have that in our house. My goal here is to keep all of these videos relatively under an hour. I was going to say relatively short, but that really isn't short, but under an hour. I want to kind of have it as like an hour max, as like a benchmark, whether it's a skilling method or or anything like that. Myths Guild first floor. Why do I not have a Myths cape? That's actually something I could put in this inventory. I don't think this Ring of Visibility is used whatsoever, and I was looking at it. There's one. Where did I put my Myths cape? It's in a combat tab somewhere. Yeah, it's in this tab. I was gonna say there was one telly that's pretty redundant, and it was this Ring of Shadows, because I can get to Weiss otherwise, and the Ring of Shadows is used for triple steps as a Ring of Visibility and to talk to the ghosts from that one mini quest. But I have a triple step that doesn't do that, and I bring these ice tellies to get to the top of Weiss. So we have a light box. What I do here is just slowly click all of them, and then you'll get an answer. If you click all of them too fast, the solver kind of struggles, so you just click them all. I just kind of do it one tick apart. I'm also not on standards, so let's solve that real quick. We got a fallow step. I do not have a music cape, unfortunately, so we do fallows the long way, which isn't too bad, but we do have to do them a little bit more of a hike than we would have otherwise. I feel like the music cape has gotten quite a bit more annoying with sailing. I'm gonna have to go out of my way to get a lot of things, and it was already annoying, I kind of think. There's no way, dude. I only have one fallow step that I can't do, and it's the Green Minail M, so we are already -1 master clue. But that is why you drop all your clues, and you get a bunch of clues when you're doing masters if there are steps you can't do. Because we had to drop that one, but because we have them all open, we're still 3 steps into this one. So it doesn't halt our progress, but we are -1 clue there, which does suck. Now, since it's the last fallow item, and sailing only gave us 1 new fallow item, that's not that bad. I already have a dragon keel part. I do think I'm going to try and keep that master. I'm going to try and juggle it, which is going to be horrible with sailing on second thought. We might just have to let that bad boy despawn. But I really do need to make a Green Minail. I think because this happened, I'll make a point of going out of my way to... I was going to get that eclectic for a medium, but that bitch is going to fly over the lake. There's no way I'm getting him. But yeah, I've had to drop a few Green Minail clues recently, which does hurt pretty bad because we can do most steps. So I think we're going to have a trip to Trouble Brewing, get some of the stuff, and then make a Green Minail finally. I've just been putting it off for forever. Okay, we got another triple step, so we're going to drop this over here. You'll see when we get to the triple steps why we have, or why we put them all to the side and then do all at once. It's actually really nice. We have a Sherlock step here. Bind a blood rune at the blood altar. I should use crafting cape there, but it's fine. So if you don't know this, you can actually bank... Oh, I don't have them tagged. Let's tag these. You can actually bank the Dark Essence blocks after you've used them at the altar. So that you don't need to actually go mine one, bind it, and then go to the blood altar for this step. It's really nice. I am gonna run out soon, unfortunately, but that's fine. We'll just go get another inventory. There's 2 steps that you actually want to have. Oh, I don't have a chisel. Fuck. You need a chisel for this one. My bad. Should have chiseled out of the bank. There are 2 steps that you need a square of the Dark Essence, and it's this one, and it is make a Barrows teleport, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's make a Barrows teleport at the lectern, also in Arceus. So having a couple of these banked is just a nice little convenience thing. You can do the Abyss to get to this, I'm pretty sure, but like, then you have to deal with being skulled if you have a wildy step and unsculling at the gauntlet and whatnot. I'll just walk the long way. I don't even know if it's faster or if people do that, but I go the long way. Oh my god, we got the pet. Just kidding, it's a master level challenge. Boom. Fantastic. South of Ironworth Camp. I always forget some of these Prif ones. Yeah, this is a Massa scroll book. There's probably some tellies in the inventory that really piss off or confuse actual cluer doers. I don't know if any of these tellies are wrong, but like, these are the ones that I regularly use when I'm doing master clues. There's probably some like, how do I, oh, I have to go. I'm gonna have a stroke trying to get into this place. It's around, right? Wait, how? Oh my Jesus Christ. I'm gonna lose it. Wait. Let me do a smart. It's over here, isn't it? Isn't it? It's not a thing here, right? Nah, it's gotta be. Dude, I'm so stupid. I did not want to jump back over that thing because I was gonna fucking fall in. I'm pretty sure there's a little jump over thing over here. This is not a step I get of often. Am I crazy? Is there not? Oh, Pat. Yeah, dude. It hella looks like you can't walk through these trees. Man. You spam click these things to get over it. Dude, I'm pissed. That was actually confusing me. I'm gonna remember for next time. I swear. And funnily enough, of all the things in this game that I do a ton of, clues are a thing that I'm only recently starting to do more and more of. But I do, however, have a ton of hours in this game, so I guess even though I haven't done a ton of them, I've looked at the general clue setup and kind of made it the way that I like it. So this is what I wear for my gear. The real reason I wanted to get Radiant was simply so that I could look cool while I do clues. But we have essentially all diary stuff with a little bit of melee strength. Altor Ring is just so much melee strength in one slot. I probably should wear Ferocious Gloves and keep Karamja Gloves in the inventory, but honestly, I just like the convenience for when we actually do wildy steps. It's just so nice. I just take off the Oathplate chest and the Altor, and bring the claws. The reason I take off the Oathplate chest and the Altor is because I usually bring a crafting cape with me, as well as my glory, so that I can quickly teleport to the crafting guild after I 30 telly. And I don't want to lose a crafting cape to someone that smokes me while I'm doing clues. You know, it's 99k. So there's one completed casket. We're -1, but we're also +1. Was there any other fallows here? Can we rip off some bandages? No, there's no more fallows. Okay, what do we got here? This is probably gonna be wildy. Oh, hell yes, dude. It is not wildy. We got lucky. 2 of the remaining options were Fremy, 2 or like 6 were Wildy. Bacteria. All the way over here. We chose wrong. It was a 50-50. I was like, do I go Spirit Tree or do I go Jewelry Box? Unlucky. Spirit Tree was the correct answer. We have lost. I think there's a Master Clue step on an island, but we currently have our boat parked at the Charred Island, so I don't think it's a Charred Island Master Clue step. I feel like it was a island with a really wonky name. So I don't think our boat telly is going to come in handy. But we do have our boat parked at Charred Island, and we can telly to it. Maybe I just wanted to flex that. It's very much not useful. Okay, dude. Give me the frickin' Jurlock. Jurlock, where you at? Kill a Lizardman Shaman. We are gonna do that real quick. I always have fun with this one. I always do this in the dumbest way possible because it's just fun to me. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, I don't have the Shazian armor. Right. Let's just bank. These items. Let's grab out this. We bring some food in case I accidentally, you know, eat shit. And then we're gonna go fucking spec out a Lizardman Shaman. It's gonna be a movie. My favorite part is just going into a cave where someone is just in there already fighting them. Because it's single way combat. Like, you're not griefing them, but holy shit are they confused whenever it happens. I always tally over to the farming guild and go down the little lizard dwelling over here. This is the closest one, right? I think so. A little lizard dwelling. If we have anyone watching and you do like this kind of style of video, let me know what more stuff you would like to see in terms of how I do it, my preferred methods, and how I go about doing an hour or half an hour of any content. I've done pretty much everything in this game. Obviously we're Grandmaster. I do love skilling quite a bit. There's certain skilling methods I haven't touched too much, but god damn it, he's a jumping Jeremy. I should stay on the wall. There's certain methods I don't like too much, however, like, I've done pretty much everything and am comfortable doing most things in the game. So if there is something, let me know. And if you ask for something that I have never done or, you know, can learn, I can easily do that and then showcase it. Alright, so we have done our Lizardman Shaman. Show this to Sherlock. Thank you, my doggy. Recruit Tony. What the hell? I'm just gonna POH quick. And fix my inventory because it's a little bit fucked still. And let's grab out one shark for the road. History and hearsay is the Shazian graveyard, I do believe. Shazian is one of the hardest places to telly around. There's so many tellies in and around this area, and I feel like most of them are just not close to the clue steps. It's like, okay, I have 5 Shazian tellies, and every single one of them is kind of a journey to get to a step. This one is decent. This one isn't too far, but if you do a bunch of clues, you know what I'm talking about. It just always feels like a mission to get through Shazian for some of them steps. Jorl. This is why you always keep the strange device on you. Alright, so we don't have the Zaya one, it looks like. Anytime I go to a telly, I usually move around a few times before I telly away if it's early on in the strange device, because sometimes you can narrow it down a little bit more. Ocean on Drumstick Isle. On Drumstick Isle would suck. Lunar Isle, potentially. Let's go to Lunar Isle and see if it's one of those. Drumstick Isle would be a bitch to go to. God damn it, it's Drumstick Isle. Fucking shit. We're gonna figure out that one last so that I can get absolutely lost, and if I have to, edit out me fucking losing my mind trying to figure out how to get to Drumstick Isle. That's hilarious. I'm pretty sure you have to go through the portals to get to it. I don't know if you can just like weasel through from like the side there. I think you have to go through one of the portals at the Gwyneth Glide. And I am not figuring that out right away. I'm gonna do that one last. That's horrible. Alright, we got our Amulet of the Damned. I hope it's not Drumstick Isle.
Drumstick Isle's right behind me, isn't it?
And if you put your weapon on as you kill the guy, you don't need to do the emote again. Like if it's made you unequip any of the items that you use, just equip them quickly as the guy dies. You don't need to hit the emote again. There you are. There you are, buddy. Oh, fella. Equip an Abyssal Whip in front of a guy. What if I don't wanna? Abyssal Whip. Dude, where is a whip? I think this is the only step that I have the Slayer Ring on me for. It's quicker to go down to the basement. And then I think I usually just go like up here. Is this close enough? Yep. I keep meaning to mark where is close enough, but I haven't remembered. Another Abyssal Whip clue. We have these. I'm almost certain we have these. Yep. We do, in fact, have these. There's not a whole lot of master clue steps that we can't do, and most of the ones are pretty obvious. We don't have the Bandos cloak from medium clues, which is really unfortunate. And we haven't done a whole lot of easy clues, so we... Oh, Abyssal Whip, not claws. So we don't have flared trousers either. But we are stacking a ton of caskets right now, so hopefully we'll get either one of those when we do max. Nice, another casket. Let's do that. this. And let's grab you. And my potion's back. Jorl. I swear to God, if you drumstick Isle me again. Nah, this is AO1. It's gotta be. I swear to God. No, no, no. It's not a AO1. Fucking. Excuse me. Dude. Sailing fucked me. It's making me drive all over the place. Surely this is the Soul Wars one, right? I don't know why I did this instead of like the Soul Wars fairy ring, but the brain does what the brain does. Oh dude, this was literally smarter than the Soul Wars fairy ring. Dude, the brain is brilliant. Never mind, the brain is fucking genius. The brain's never been smarter. God damn, that was lucky. Alright, you are over here, sir. Dude, so it turns out Jorl clues really annoying now. Leave a boat at Drumstick Isle. That sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck that bad. It's like, it's actually pretty sick if you have a bottled storm. Me. So like, when I'm done with Slayer and I don't need to leave my boat at the Charred Island anymore, then that's kind of a movie. I can leave it there for master clues. I hope there's no other islands that they want me to leave my boat at though, because yeah. Okay, we can do this one. And climbing boots, it said. That's not the right telly. We need actual watchtower telly. Whoa. Is it making that noise because I'm wearing dragon? Or because I swung the bull roar? Oh, that's just the noise it makes when you get punched in dragon armor? Holy shit. Does the D-chain just have a unique sound effect when you get punched in it? Am I crazy, or is that a bull roar thing? I need someone to let me know if they know. Oh, well, this is annoying. Dude, we're getting all the annoying master clues. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna be disrespectful, I guess. If we have to kill a Barrows brother. I mean, if you insist, game. I'm gonna be incredibly disrespectful, and I'm gonna one-way shadow it. You know what? I'll two-way shadow it. We'll grab out a shirt. We'll do a two-way shadow for the Sparrows brother. This just feels mean. And then we'll just bank this for a sec. I'm having an issue. Sorry. Having a mental issue here because of inventory space. Oh, dude, I don't need to kill a Barrows brother. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna cut this out. for some reason in my brain, it's like, yeah, this is the part where you have to do the diary step, where you have to kill a Barrows brother while wearing a full set. No, it's just go to Barrows, equip a full set. God damn it. Why did the brain work so funny? It's late, to be fair. I just did a 9-hour stream, and now we are recording this because we have a whole bunch of clues, and I need to get rid of them. Where's my Barrows telly? There it is, dude. I have a whole bunch of clues, need to get rid of them. So, here we are. Deluded. Trying to do a clue. And I actually don't know which one my tunnel is, because I haven't done this clue since I did the diary, maybe? I have no idea what my tunnel is. I swear to God, if it's the last one I check, I'm gonna lose it. If it's Varak, we're not gonna be on good terms. If it's the last one I look in, now we're gonna have issues. No, okay. Oh, you know what? I can bring a strange lockpick for this next time. We have those now. The door sound effect is crazy. We should bring a strange old lockpick next time. I genuinely have not done this step since I've done the diary. Have I ever done this step on this account? I don't know if I have. Well, we know for next time. We'll tag the Barrows set and the strange lockpick. And obviously we bring the Darok set with us. Because why wouldn't we? Oh, and we don't have prayer. Oh, no. Are we gonna die? Surely not, right? We would never lose a 1v1 to Yuri. We're in full D-Harox, dude. We're in full D-Harox. I would never lose a 1v1 to Yuri. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? This is the real 1v1. Are we kidding? Now he's poisoned too. I kind of cheated. Yeah, he didn't stand a chance. Thanks for playing, buddy. Okay. Wow, I feel like I have to apologize for that level of mental stroke. Trying to do the diary step. And Bandos boots. Oh, I closed it too fast. Dude, the group storage, you can't interact with it too fast or it messes up. And I almost certainly have no Zolratellis. So we're gonna go the old-fashioned way. We're gonna go BJs. I just right-clicked as Daenerys. This is how a 20,000 hour player does master clues. If anything, this is just a video to make you guys feel better. That someone who's played the game this much is still this ass. Really. If anything, this should just make you feel better. Doesn't give you a benchmark for how to do it, just makes you feel like, you know, you're not alone if you're also an idiot. Realistically though, if someone was talking in my stream the other day, they're like, I hate master clues. It takes me 45 minutes to do one and then I get 60k loot. And I was like, they've either never done a master before or they're really, really bad at masters. It's hard to tell. I couldn't tell. What's cheese? I don't know, brother. Alright, we got another triple step. I think we have all triple steps now. Okay, so this is where having a good triple step is beautiful. So all these are triple steps. That one there is drumstick aisle. My triple step is a weird one, kinda, but it's not that bad. All I need to do is grab out 2 Zammy items, and then we're good to go. So if you don't know how the triple step mechanic works, essentially, and this is way easier to make beneficial now with stackable clues, is you can keep one master opened in your bank that has a triple step that's good. I don't have a good triple step. However, I have a triple step that doesn't take me into the wilderness, so it's not bad. That's essentially my benchmark for a good triple step, is any one that doesn't take you into the wilderness, so it doesn't make you have to de-gear. That's pretty decent. And then you can upgrade it sort of as you do more masters and you get a better triple step. So once you have a good triple step, you're going to save it and never ever ever complete it. Whenever you get a triple step on another clue, you're going to pick up your good triple step. You're going to have dropped the other clue, pick up your good triple step. Don't worry, as long as you don't open any new clues, you're going to keep your progress. And then go get all 3 of your pieces. I'm going to go get the 3rd one here from the Monk of Zamorak. The Wizard of No-No guy. He's going to hook us up, and then all we need to do is not combine them. The Wizard of the No-No guy gives us our 3rd piece. We're going to go back, drop that master clue on the floor, pick up the other one. You see it's a triple step, and they're all crossed out. We combine, and there we go. This is also a triple step, but it's a bad one. That's 2 of the same. Wait, that's not my triple. Wait, is this 2? Yeah, this is 2 of the same as my current one, except one of them is awful. Go to the Camel's Lair. That's an absolute hike. Some of the triple steps are truly the worst steps in all of Master Clues, so just being able to not, when you do get one of those really dodgy triple steps, it's absolutely massive. Some triple steps alone can take you 10 minutes. If you're slow, if you have to go to the wildy, and then, you know, there's a lot of annoying ones, so highly recommend keeping one. I didn't do this for the longest time. Before stackable clues were a thing, I just didn't see the point in this. Not that I didn't see the point in it, I just didn't think it was worth it for me. I would often forget to drop my master clue when I was opening other clues, waste masters that way, and like, it was just an issue. So now that I can stack 4 master clues, like, I just keep one opened in my bank and pretend that I have a cap of 3 masters. It's very chill that way, and it works out really well. And then we never have to deal with any annoying, shitty triple steps. Got a Sherlock, so we'll put this to the side because we're doing triple steps right now. And as you can see, this is why I like leaving all the triple steps to the side and then doing them all at once. Because my triple step is, I need 2 Zamorak items on top of my Radiant Oathplate chest, which is also a Zamorak item. I have to change my gear setup every time, so it's very nice for me to just get into the rhythm of doing the same triple step over and over and over again when we have a bunch on the ground. Sometimes you can complete an entire master clue off of just doing the same triple step over and over and over again. I've had this happen once or twice. It's quite funny. Because what happens if you have 5 clues, 4 of them are triple steps, you start completing them, 2 of them give you another triple step as the next step. It's happened on more than one occasion, so I do like saving them all up and then doing the triples all back to back. I believe this should be the casket here. Not gonna lie, I almost combined these by mistake. casket. And then this is the last triple, right? Yep, this is the last triple. So we'll grab you. It would be faster for me to grab a games necklace every time I did this, but to be honest, I would run out of games necklaces, and I don't like having to upkeep jewelry, so anytime I have the option to use something that has infinite charges, I generally will take that over an option that I'll have to upkeep in some way or another. The only real exception to this is the Icy Basalt. Just for herb runs, I much prefer the one-click telly in the inventory than having to do a POH telly and then through a portal or through the Nexus. So I do always upkeep these, but that's one of the few things that I prefer to be that way. And we'll go dig this one up, get our last triple step, and keep it pushing. And let me know how you feel about music on these ones. For this, it's not what I usually do. I'm not editing music in post. I've just got kind of a mix playing. Let me know if this is nice for something like this, or if we should switch it up or go back to what I usually do for videos. But I figure since these are more of a chill, not really edited, just kind of listen to it while you fall asleep or on your second monitor kind of thing, like I figure we'd just listen to something like this, just some chill Pokemon music. It's not too bad. Let's go to Edge. My brain always comes to Edgeville when I need to do something like this. If I need to make an amulet or anything with a furnace. Just a bank furnace right there, close to a telly. There's probably somewhere in the game better, but hell if I know. Not remove deli. Let me grab out my potions again. Why do I not know this fairy ring, actually? BLR. I guess you only use that fairy ring to go places, usually. This is the closest fairy ring to a telly, I believe, with the quest cape. So I guess you never really telly 2 there, you just, you know, have a quest cape. Which, by the way, let's not talk about it, okay? No, it's not a sailing quest. No, it's not like something I should have done. It's like the stupid quest that gives you the zombie helmet. And then that like string of lore quests they added a while ago with like the murder on the Isle or some shit. I don't know, man. I've had no reason to do them. Teleport to a spirit tree you planted yourself. What a fucking banger skill challenge. I never get that. What the heck? Which one do I pick? Ports a rim. I love that one. I didn't even know that was a skill challenge, man. I never get that. What the fuck? Is that new? Surely not. This is not a better triple step than my current one. Let's drop that. What's this guy? A Sherlock. Abyssal Whip. I keep adding tags to things as I use them for clues. I need to tag the whip. I feel like you probably only have to go up to that corner. You probably don't even need to walk through that door. South of the Ireworth camp. How do we get to this one, guys? Do we have to jump over that pitfall? Maybe we have to go through the dense logs. Oh, I don't have my claws. Hopefully we don't lose this 1v1. There's no way we're gonna lose this 1v1. There's no way. Holy big mama hit. There's no way. Oh, this is the worst one, dude. You're a jerk, Sherlock. With a full graceful set? I forgot that whole part of the equation, man. Yeah, my graceful's mismatched. Yeah, shut up. I don't want to hear it. I truly don't want to hear it. I'm mentally dreading getting to Drumstick Isle. Alright, I've got a mental note of how to get there. Got a mental note. I've got this. I did your task, you filthy, filthy man. Thank you for the casket. Alright, let's get to Drumstick Isle. That's not where I wanted to go at all. Oh, I also need, fuck. That would have been awkward. Imagine I sailed to Drumstick Isle and I didn't have the locator bob on me. Goodness, that would have been embarrassing. So it says the fastest way to get there is to charter to Priff. If this wiki's lying to me, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. Charter. Priff. There's a boat guy here, right? There's no boat guy here. Well, don't worry. I can summon my boat. Yeah, we're built like that. And then it says, go through the nearby Cyan portal. Okay. Maybe this one isn't too horrible to get to. Oh, hello, Drumstick Isle. Bing bong, my clue's there. Nice. Oh, let me open the clue first. Nice, dude. Again, we can leave our boat here in case we get another clue that wants us to come to Drumstick Isle. I also need to chop some of these logs, so we're going to use that tonight as well. Kind of convenient at the end of the day. And again, forgot my damn claws. Fallow the Bard. Okay, if we get given a second Green Ale clue, I might have to rethink this whole not making it right away and letting the clue despawn. I'm gonna make it like tonight or tomorrow night. But if I want to do any sailing or salvaging, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. So I guess I just can't do any salvaging. I'll have to do only things that I can telly and pick up the clue. Yeah. Mark of Grace. Sick. Yeah, maybe we'll try and do that anyway. I have to do a bunch of Slayer still to get more dragon sheets and whatnot, so we can potentially babysit that clue and not let it despawn. I'll think about it. I'm not gonna think too hard about it, but I'll think about it. Oh, that's a terrible one. But perfect. We got triple step. This is a triple step? Yep, same situation. So grab out this and this. Pick up our master. This is not our master. This is our master. Right, because we just did the Drumstick Isle one. That's one thing about the sorting in the floor, is it does get confusing of which one is which. So many doors I need to open, man. I'm always worried I'm gonna accidentally combine. That would be very painful. Fallow. Don't screw us, please. Go to this other triple. Or one step in? Oh no, 3. I do get a little bit caught up sometimes when I'm doing this. Of like, wait, where am I going next? Usually it's like, pick up clue, clue tell you where to go. When I'm doing this, it's like, okay, pick up clue, repeat same 3 steps. Pick up clue, repeat same 3 steps. Very much my brain forgets what the hell we're doing every once in a while. Cool. Another triple. See what I mean? It chains together so often, especially if you have 3 or 4 triples on the ground. And to Berthorpe. Trying to think what tellies we haven't had to use yet in the inventory. Ectophile, Seed Pod. This necklace, this necklace. You do use all of them, but we just haven't had to today. Oh, another triple. Dude, again, that is two of the exact same steps as my triple, and then one terrible one. That was the Dig in the Shadow dungeon with the Ring of Visibility, which, if you don't know, the Ring of Shadows from Desert Treasure 2 is a Ring of Visibility. So you don't need to keep one of those in your bank if you have one. The Telly Ring does also have that function. Now we are 5 steps in. Is it gonna give us another triple? No. West of the Lizardman Canyon. This is close to Chasm of Fire. Cool. Alright. This could be the casket. Potentially. We got an Ancient Wizard trio here. These guys can be a little bit annoying, but if you know how to handle them best, it's really not too bad. How do I get down here? Oh, dude, I'm so blind. So the way I like to handle these is pray melee, because the melee guy does hit very often and very accurately. And then I like to spec out the ranger. Where is he? There he is. So I spec out the ranger, start killing the mage, and they're off-ticked. I anti-flick them, but they're off-ticked. And then you can just step away from the melee guy and set up a little off-tick with the major. As you can see, I anti-flicked them one time and got bricked 50 damage. They do have a bunch of damage output, but you can pray against most of it, slash all of it, once the ranger is dead. And we do get our casket there. Boom. Let's pick up our triple. Put it back in front of the bank here. And then this is a fallow step. This is a fallow step. Some people for fallow steps... Oh, dude, I didn't even sip the pool. Fucking... Oh, well. Wait, what? Oh, I misclicked my spec energy, but how could... Why did it gain a bunch of HP? What just happened? I was at like 40 HP. I just gained... What? Like, I sipped my pool, it didn't sip, and then I tellied and I'm on 76 with no spec or... Dog, what just happened? I thought I just specced and cleared my poison, but that's not what happened. I healed 30 HP, cleared my poison, and don't have... What the fuck? Sailing broke the game, guys. Like, sailing genuinely cracked the game in half. My shoes are in the floor. Everything is broken, dude. Ulm is having a genuine epileptic fit. I don't know if anyone else has seen that. That's pretty cool. There's just a whole lot going on these days, guys. You gotta be safe out there. Let's fix our gear real quick. We have the stupid gear on. Ah, this is probably a wildy one, huh? Could be Fremnik. Let's hope it's Fremnik. Nice. Let's see, do we get the 50-50 right this time? I'm gonna stick with Jewelry Box. I'm gonna stick with Jewelry Box, man. We were wrong last time, but I'm gonna go for it. The Miscellanea Gambit. Dude, we lost again. Don't gamble, kids. It was heads the first time. We should have bet on heads. We bet on tails again. Tails never fails, but it failed us twice in a row, dude. Unlucky. Alright, we got our cabbage boy here. This is our last of the clues. Another triple. Triple city today, dude. This is why it pays to have a good triple step, dude. This triple today alone has saved us, I don't know, probably 20 minutes, 30 minutes of time minimum, if not more, just in this session of clues. It's awesome. All right. Wrong way. Wrong way. I would love to get an upgrade to my triple step, but I'm happy that we just have one that isn't wildy, to be honest. Beggars can't really be choosers. Sherlock. Ah, this is the other clue that requires a Dark Essence block, making a Barrows teleport. So this one is actually kind of annoying. You need to be on the right spellbook. Other lecterns will let you craft tablets even if you are not on the right spellbook, but this one, that's not the right telly. But this one doesn't. This one makes you get on Arceus because it's just fucking rude like that. But again, if you have the Dark Essence block banked, it makes this step way less annoying, dude. Otherwise you have to go all the way to the thing, mine the thing, do the thing. It sucks, man. It frickin' sucks. I'm gonna make a Barrows teleport. Sick. You are the best, Sherlock. You're making me so many useful things, dude. Nice. I'm just gonna fix my gear quick. And so we are stacking all of our caskets up until we max, but since we're doing a YouTube video of how we do masters, we're actually going to be a little bit naughty. We're going to crack them open. I know, I've been lying to everyone. I told everyone that we weren't going to do it, but we are going to open them. I'll show the bank when we finish these. We actually have some respectable casket stacks. They're nothing crazy, but they're getting there, man. I'm very proud of them. It's a lot more than I've ever stacked in my life because I don't stack caskets, period. But it's like the big thing motivating me to max right now is stacking up all the dopamine. So clues, Temperos tickets, Guardians of the Rift tickets, everything that we can bank and not open immediately, we have been. So we're doing the great delayed dopamine release of maxing. So today is going to be a little bit of a treat for me because I haven't opened shit. And it's been kind of weighing on me, I'm not going to lie. Hello? Did I just talk to a guy that wasn't a monk and then telly away? Is that what just happened? Or was one of them set to talk to instead of charter ship? Yeah, one of them set to talk to. God damn it. Take boat. That's my fault. I thought they were all set to left click take boat. Look at this, the entire rogue's den is in the floor. You just see the corners of this shit. Like this whole thing, in the floor. Sailing is broken the game, man. It's broken it in half. Absolutely criminal. Hello? Oh, I didn't... Dude. Yep, this will happen. When you do enough clues in one sitting, you're gonna fuck up a couple of things a couple of times. I didn't put on my Zamarakian items. This shortcut is a movie. They've really cooked with the clue shortcuts. I know that one's like a more than just a clue shortcut, but it's a clue shortcut in my books. We're gonna finish on a triple step? How many? 7 steps. We might just finish on a triple step. Would be lovely. And look at that, we're at 1 hour 10 on the recording. Again, I'm not the most efficient, but that's a bit more than 10 minutes per master clue. I would say that's really not that bad. The real struggle with masters, of course, is getting them. I'm not saying that, you know, 1 hour to get and do 7 masters, but once you have them, you just gotta get into a groove, and you really can do a bunch really quickly. But this is my favorite way of doing clues. I like to get the entire stack of masters preloaded of my master cap, and then I'll preload my cap of all the other clues, and then we go from there. You can get, depending on your elite clue cap and your master clue cap, you can get 7 or 8. Because you can be at master clue cap and have a master like preloaded in Watson and then get your elite clue cap. So you can get an extra one. That's what we did today. Alright, we might get the casket here. It would be a movie just being in the crafting guild finishing up. Boom. It is, in fact, a movie. So we have our triple step here. We'll drop this in front of the bank. We have the unfortunate Greenman's Ale laughing at us. We'll drop this here. Picking this up. Let's dump everything. Scrolling down. Boom. We have the caskets. Now, obviously, we're not opening all of these. We're only going to open the masters that we have just completed right now. 6 master clues. We worked for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All of the other clues we are going to be saving up until we max. Let's see what we get. What? Dude. Bro. It won't let me... Dude, it won't let me open them. Sailing broke clues as well. Maybe sailing part 2, they'll fix clues and we can actually open these, but... Holy shit, 6 masters in 1 hour. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this enlightened you a little bit on how to do master clues, or how not to do master clues, maybe. I don't know. This is just sort of proof of concept for a style of video that I want to be doing. Obviously, clues aren't my forte at all, but I have a lot of fun doing them, and I have my own way of doing them, as you have seen today. So I'm going to put this up. Let me know how you feel about it. If you like these longer style, unedited, chillin' kind of yap session videos, I feel like it's kind of nice second monitor content while you're doing some other stuff. But let me know how you feel about it. I'm just kind of testing out new stuff, new styles of videos. I had this idea, and we'll do a few more. Even if you don't like it, we'll do more on different styles of things, because I do want to test this out a bit more. But I really do appreciate y'all. We are live every single day at twitch.tv/2factorrs. We were live 9 hours today doing Sailing Slayer, trying to upgrade our boat. We're at 93 sailing right now. So we were trying to get all of our dragon nails and sheets and whatnot. But if you want to see all that progress and join us for the maxing when that does happen, we're going to be pushing incredibly hard once we finish up with sailing to get to max and to open all of these damn caskets. I'm sorry for the bait, but the video is not opening caskets. It was doing clues. I'm sorry, but I just couldn't resist. I've been baiting people with not opening clues since we started stacking them, so I apologize. You can hate me for it, but I love myself. Have a beautiful night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I really, really appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you want more. Have a beautiful night, and I will see y'all in the next one. Drink some water, touch some grass, kiss a homie. You can forget the first 2. Peace.